Hello, good evening. It's me, Reza Gaming. How are you all doing today? I got my voice going through on my phone then. How you doing, Neo? We have some new tank footage. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but it is showing the up-to-date plants in the tank. So that is definitely something. And I'm probably going to update that again, because I've realized I should actually film it when it's dark, so that there's less of the light reflection on everything. Rather during the middle of the day. So let's head back over to back to that was the wrong button. Here we go. Right. So what's the plan for today? Well, last time we set up a little apartment for Hammer, and they are now living happily on this asteroid with some nice clean oxygen, plenty of power, plumb bathrooms, etc. So that's pretty good. What I want to do is land some more rockets here, send some more dupes over, preferably without making new Trailblazer landers each time, and hopefully get the natural gas pump set up, and then hopefully build a gold volcano tamer and grab all this gold amalgam. And what I'm going to want to do long term is actually set up some... Let me just move the camera slightly. To move the camera after the footage. There we go. So I want to be able to eventually do payload launchers between all the planets. We found out with the one dupe per planet challenge that these payload launchers require rad bolts to work. So we are going to need to generate some rad bolts. There is a small amount of radiation from space, but it's not a lot. So what we're probably going to do, because there were loads of wart seeds on this planet, we have about 10 wart seeds. We're going to make local radiation generators like this for all of the asteroids, and we're going to send rad bolts between them. And I think long term the plan might even be to do rad bolt rockets, but I've not done those before, so that is speculative at the moment. So one thing, first of all, is that this polluted oxygen vent is going to erupt soon. It looks like it's already been working a little bit, and this room is now full of oxygen. It does seem to be working as intended. The oxygen pressure is very high. No polluted oxygen can get through. So the design where the bottom layer is flooded with a liquid with the mesh tiles, the deodorizers will still pull the oxygen through, and that all works well, which is good. In the meantime, we have a little bit of clay. This has been loaded with clay. We do now need some coal in here to actually make the ceramic. And this is currently full of sand. So I think the issue with this is that it's going to fill up with sand unless we have two, one for coal and one for sand. I think we will need to filter it. So there isn't really room to put any other buildings in this. Perhaps what I could do is I could just have the two loaders here and have it merge on. Not sure. Yeah, let's make this one sand for now. I think we just need two chutes, to be honest. We need to limit the flow rate coming through here. So there's a load of oxygen in here. This pipe is blocked because the room is full of oxygen. I don't really want to let all the oxygen out. I mean, maybe we just replace this with a high pressure vent and we use an Atmos sensor to get it to 2 kilograms. Normal pressure. Also, look at all the grub grubs. This thing is full of grub grubs now, and they're not currently being drowned, which is not good. So this doesn't seem to be working properly. Yeah. So our ranches, we have 8 critters in each of them. So the automation up here should be turned off. So this is turned off, which means this turns on. So I think what we need is we need this to be below 1. If there's less than 1 critter in here, then it should open and allow the dudes to drown. I think that's what we need to do. Let's try and get these working first of all. Yeah, so now it's going to start drowning sweetlets. It looks like some guys have been let in here already, which is not good. So let's just attack the guys who are in here. Because otherwise this is going to build up with loads of critters and this defeats the whole point of the system. It looks like this was built wrong. It looks like we need, instead of having it be directly connected, we need it to be separated here. No, hold on. Yeah, it needs to be separated here. And the automation wire needs to move down here and bridge. That's fine. So hopefully they'll get that done pretty quickly. In the meantime, they're actually finishing up the drywall in here. That's nice. Yeah, let's start drowning dudes. Don't have a huge amount of sweetles in here yet, so this should be okay. We also have meat in here. Yeah, the meat should be getting swept into the grill. So they should be making barbecue from these recos that we're eating. That should be fun. Let's speed it up a little bit and just check that the drowners are working properly. It looks like one of the sweetles in here is drowned, so this guy is going to get let through now. That's good. And then that opens up. Because that's now full. I think it's going to trap like one dude in here. So we've got one dude waiting at all times. And then the rest will be drowned. Which is fine. Yeah, it's going to take a while to drown all these grippers. Looks like two of them actually just caught the door. Let's attack those guys. Here I am in the pink outfit. Yeah, then that opens up. Then more dudes will climb in. Yeah, I think I needed to just be below 1. Yeah, if we come down here, this is now emptied. Okay, that's all good. Nice. So now this room. So it does look like the gases are exchanging quickly. So we have polluted oxygen here. This is filling up these cells. These things here are working. Conveyor still full. We'll leave that as just sand for now. Looks like this is dropping the clay off. So that we need to tell it not to drop clay off. We need the clay to be... the clay to remain in here. Well, I guess we just need the kiln to be a higher priority than the loader. Otherwise it'll drop the clay out here. That's fair. So now let's set this to coal. build a high pressure gas vent here. What we'll do is we'll set up some automation here. There's no fart command, silly device, unfortunately. Yeah, how you doing? I'm doing alright. I got back from Easter. We spent it with some family, which was nice. And now I'm back, mentally preparing myself for starting work again. Should be fine. I've got a lot of emails to catch up on, but I'm not going to look at them until tomorrow. So let's set this to send green signal if below 2000. So yeah, I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to have 2 different chutes instead of 1 conveyor receptacle. Or perhaps we'll just have a chute instead of a conveyor receptacle. Like, we'll have a chute and then we'll have another deodorizer. Where did we end up with on the new planetoid? Not bad. Hammer is here, currently just chilling. Haven't got a huge amount to do. We have built them an apartment with the rover. So that went successfully. They've got plumb bathroom. It all works properly. They've got plenty of wild food, plenty of oxygen. So I'm kind of starting the natural gas room. But I want to get more dupes and I want to build a gold volcano tamer. That's the aim, really. And then we're going to eat a load more of these Drecos. So, yeah, just give me these ones. But yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of tidying up here first, because we haven't quite managed to drown all the grubs yet. There was some automation that was working slightly incorrectly. So yeah, let's just vent this room now. This room should eventually vent because this is outputting 500 grams per second. This is outputting 366 grams per second. And then once we've got all the extra oxygen here, it's going to overpressurize things slightly, but it's not going to be too bad. What else could I actually do regarding that? I could just start digging some of this out as well, maybe. Let's see. Build a ladder here, and then may as well dig out this stuff. We're sending the chlorine out anyway, so it should be fine. Some more room. Yeah, hammer is currently idle. We need you to drop off salt water. We do have a pitcher pump, so let's enable auto bottle on these. And then we can separate this off. And we'll also want to build a rocket platform. And I think the plan for that is I'm just going to build it here. We'll need some actual refined metal. So what we'll do as well is we'll go through the slime. Let's see. So the abyssite is blocking this off. And other than that, there is just slime here. So there's no way we can actually get to... There's no way we can actually get to the gold volcano without having hard digging or releasing the slime. So I think what we'll do is we'll release a very small amount of slime and I'll make a storage bin and we'll just store the slime in the liquid lock. It seems reasonable. Large gas cargo to store the oxygen for later. Yeah, I mean, this should be temporary, so, like, it's not going to be a huge issue. That's one of the rocketry buildings, isn't it? In fact, I could actually put that over here. Let's see. No, is that not an option? Do we not have that researched? That is certainly possible. No, that is the large gas cargo canister. So you need to build a rocket platform. Oh, yeah. You need to build a rocket platform and then build the gas cargo canister. We can try that. I don't foresee myself using this space otherwise, so let's try building that and seeing how that goes. Yes, it's 5 high, so we should be able to put it here. Then change these ladders slightly. I'm just very curious about this. Yeah, we'll fill this up and then we'll dig through here and then we'll access this. Grab a load of the refined gold by the volcano. That is not a hard digging errand, so we can get our friend to do it here. 1 ton of steel to build. That's fine. We have a fairly large amount of steel. No more farters, so I guess we'll just get some glass. It's all fine. I haven't done this before. Also, here is our dead rover, Rip. Rest in peace. Guarding the natural gas vent. There's a tiny little bit of polluted oxygen over here, but I don't think that's from this. You do anything with dead rovers? I think you can deconstruct them, but I'm not going to. They'll be a souvenir. Yeah, this seems to be doing all right now. That's good. Speed up a little bit. Wait for all the dupes to have their dinner. Sprinkle their soda. Yeah, we're down to reasonable levels of progress. We do still have some sweet legs in here as well, so that's good. Looks like we haven't, people haven't been quite tending all of the plants. There's some sulfur in here. Ah, I've realized something. So because we haven't got sulfur in the critter feeder here, or in this conveyor loader, we actually need another conveyor loader here for the sulfur, so that that can be auto-swept. That's what the issue is here. Not that we're actually using any of the sulfur down here. Yeah, let's get these built. We got a bit. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to grab all of the actual resources that we want from this asteroid. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to teleport the wart seeds over here. And we're going to build a radiation bit here so we can power a payload launcher. That seems like a good idea. Let's see. So, wart seeds. Because on the star map, this asteroid is central to all of the others, really. So we want to payload launch from here. Yep, that's a good amount of salt water you got there. That'll do for now. Shine bug reactor superior. No. No, we are sparing the frames. I refuse. Right, so now what I'm gonna do is dig these. I'm honestly just gonna drop the polluted water on this and we're gonna use the gold volcano to boil it. That's the plan. And then we'll just dig all of this, we'll dig that one tile, and then we'll ladder around here. And I'll just make sure that hammer actually... oh, you do need to ladder down here as well, that's fine. We'll make sure that hammer stores this slime-lungy slime right away. But no, I want to be careful with frames. I want to be careful with critters. Because the reason that I seem to keep sort of putting off doing late game stuff is because we don't seem to be getting enough frames in the late game, and we're actually in a pretty good position at the moment, and I want to keep that position. That being said, I am going to do all the puff branching, because I've got this build I've been sitting on for ages that I want to try and use. And we do actually have access to puffs now, so that is also on the list of things to do. Now, we can't actually get through the granite, which is a problem. We're going to need hard digging. Hammer, you're pretty far from a skill. So we actually do just need hard digging to even get in here at all. How irritating. Well, I guess we'll just leave that for now, though. So we don't have any refined metal for building a rocket platform out of. We could just, for now, build a rock crusher. We could let this polluted water out here without any issues. And then we could build a rock crusher over here. We can't because of the abyssalites. Struggling to find room to build all of these things where it's oxygenated. I could build some tiles here. Then we could put it here. That seems reasonable. I do need to seal this off, though. Have you looked at critter response time? Usually the issue is stacking so many critters in the shine bug reactor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just being paranoid at the moment. Maybe we'll do it at some point, but what I'm saying is I'm not in a rush. I guess we'll just leave that there for next time. Yeah, no, I understand. Right, so deconstruct this. Right, do this first. Again, this is why I wish there were more performance monitoring tools in the game so you could get a better idea of what's actually going on. Let's see. Marie Curie, you can have operating, that's fine. So, rock crusher. Build this first. And we'll just put one of these in quickly. Oh, I'll need to door seal this off. For it to still count as a bathroom, which is important. Okay. That's fine. I guess we just won't bother... I guess for now we just won't bother with the light. That's okay. Try and get the plug slug out of here. Right, rocket platform has been built. It would be good to have a better backup oxygen system that's not going to overpressurize everyone. Also, how is the temperature being managed? It looks fine. I mean, if we look at the actual water going in, it's coming in at 10.5 and it's coming out at about 14.5. So that's not too bad. That water's not too hot. So let's try new rocket. Yes, this is definitely a rocket that we're building. So large gas cargo canister. Build that there. We have 3 1x1 packing farms. One is around 400 notes. After cleaning those tanks, I get much better critical response. Yeah, you can reach these tiles as well, that's fine. Ah, and we did get this guy out of here, that's nice. The only thing is, you guys actually don't have a space to hang out anymore, so I need to open this door up. So that you plug slugs can all hang out in this room. I think that makes sense. Yeah, eat your packing fillet. Yeah, grub grub problem appears to have been solved. Yeah, I'll speed up a little bit. I should continue making more recreation rooms, actually. What I should do is I should put another jukebot up here. Let's see. Does it even fit in this space? No, I think it doesn't, which is why we decided not to have one. Yeah, because it's a 5 wide. I could put one up here. I don't know. Don't really want water coolers. How much pinch of pepper do we have? Do we just have it wild? I don't think we do. We have a little bit. We can make a pinch of pepper nut room. Let's see, that can be fed with the water from here. So I guess actually it makes more sense to just bring that pipe down from here. Then we'll put the lamp here. Yes. Then power-wise, that is 480 watts. I reckon we'll be alright just hooking it up to the main line. Oh, this isn't even the main line. Actually, no. This soda fountain and the arcade machine are being used on that. Let's send it this way. Who knows, maybe we'll grow some pincher peppers at some point, but we may as well consume the wild ones. Give people some coffee. Maybe feel bad, 1900 cycles and all I did my dupes' phones, and literally 10 cycles ago I set up beach chairs under regular lamps. Lol. Yeah, I don't think we really need it. Like, our dupes are happy on morale, but... Oh well, I mean, it's just nice to give them coffee, isn't it? Right, so here's the large gas cargo canister. So this can be oxygen. And then... we need to load that with one of those rocket loader ports. So... do I have the research for that? Or is that... no, that's in shipping, isn't it? No. Let's have a look. I feel like I should already have this. Yeah, because there's no icon here. Ah, here it is. Right, gas, port loader, and then we want an unloader. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this all the way over, aren't I? Crap. Or can I just stick the loader and the unloader next to each other? Let's have a look. I mean, this room is getting pretty low on pressure now anyway, so I can probably just break in at this point. Which I think I will do. Yeah, because we definitely don't want a receptacle here. Put in a chute. And then we can have another deodorizer here. Yeah, I can just move this conveyor rail up here a little bit. Let's speed up a little bit. So, ventilation. Yeah, it looks like you can plug in at both sides. So, I'll build a loader here, then unloader here, and that should work. Oh. I have not actually done this before, so the odds of me doing something wrong are quite high. Let's build another deodorizer here. Let's build a chute here. And then what I'm actually tempted to do is... yeah, that's basically it, yes. Put on speed 2 and then keep pausing it. Yeah, you've got it. We could put a meter on this, like a conveyor meter, and then only let in a certain amount of sand per day. That seems reasonable. And then the coal can just go in uninterrupted, because that's all we're going to use the coal for. Hi, TFG&G. Hope you're doing well. I've enjoyed Easter. I'm now enjoying being back to normal. Yeah, let's just deconstruct this. Also, what is this dude doing? He's panicking. Trying to construct stuff, but he's not really making it. Oh, he's trying to grab the rock as it's falling and he's failing. Interesting. Alright, hammer. What are you up to? Nothing. Yes, let's make some cobalt. Let's make like 20 lots of cobalt. Yeah, room-wise, these are working again. That's good. Now we can make some refined metal and then actually do some stuff involving that. I.e. make a rocket platform and be able to land some resupply rockets. We're just currently changing our polluted oxygen vent a little bit. Because we weren't getting coal to this thing properly. Does the conveyor meter require power? It does. Okay. These wires are black. Yeah, do that. In fact, you may as well just do this. There you go. So we have the ports here. These require wires as well. That takes a lot of power, actually, to operate these. It's not very good. I'm beginning to think this is not as much of a cheesy exploit as I thought it was. There you go. A few days ago, I wanted to keep it compact. Well, to be honest, at this point, I'm just experimenting. Like, I haven't tried this stuff before, so I want to see how it works. I feel like that's kind of the point of, like, where I am at this game, is that I want to try stuff just to see what it does. That one's going to be sand, and we're going to limit it. And then this one's going to be coal. And we're not going to limit it. So that can just go straight there. I may need to... Yeah. I may need to put something here quickly. So we can get in there. Something fun, really. So that could be oxygen. Biggest takeaway from this game is that solids, liquid, gases can't exist in the same space. Yeah, it's a very weird model that obviously doesn't line up very well with real life. Because, I mean, what about all the nitrogen in the atmosphere? Where would that go in this game? So we want to limit it to, let's see. If we assume it's going to consume about 100... Is it 133 grams? What's the actual sand consumption rate? Yeah, 133.3 grams per second. Let's say the four of them are working at once. Let's say it's 500. Let's say it's 500 grams per second. So that's like 300 kilograms per cycle. So we set this to 300. That should be fine. Now we speed up and you guys can actually build some things. Also, these do not need to be... Actually, I guess these do need to be steel. Oh, if we're building another conveyor loader here, that's going to require another conduction panel, isn't it? This is getting kind of silly. So that can just go here, that can go down here. There you go. And then as per the coal, we've run out of coal at the moment on both asteroids. So we need to send coal back from this asteroid. Or anywhere else we find it in game. For this thing to work properly. So this whole exercise is kind of meaningless at the moment because we don't have any coal. So I should probably stop focusing on it, but may as well get it built. So you don't have any power at the moment because the plug slug's ramped. Yes, we do ideally want to feed those guys. I mean, there is methyl ore in here. Is it just because they're is it just because they're cramped? No, they are happy. Let's see how much they generate overnight. What's going on here? Oh, the oxygen isn't looping, so it's evaporating in here. That's not good. I guess it's not the end of the world, but we do need to build this right away. So let's just yellow alert this. Yeah, because that's going to start building up. These guys are not taking the yellow alert very seriously. Oh no, here they are. Okay, that's good. They've all decided to come down and build one pipe segment at a time. Very cool. Okay, now you're a little bit awake, so you're actually doing this. Good. That power wire, I guess we're not going to remove. That's fine. So this will be coal. That power wire doesn't really need to work. So now that will cycle through here, so the water shouldn't overheat anymore. So let's just turn that pipe notification off. And then we'll reseal this. Then this will be sand. So that should send through 300 kilograms of sand per day. Oh, what we'll need to do is we'll need to automate this on like a day cycle. We need to reset it every day. So that would be a cycle sensor. And that can go here. I don't use these meters very much, but this seems appropriate in this case. So now the oxygen's coming in here. This produces heat as well. Okay. So I will also need some conduction panels over here. Where does the building count for the purpose of generating heat? I mean, this is actually, this is... We could just put a little bit of liquid over here. I think I'm just going to do that. Because they're on the ground, so let's just... The liquid shouldn't escape into space. To build this... I was doing the conduction panels here because this stuff was floating. I guess what I could have done is I could even have just put this stuff on the ground and have it covered in liquid, but I wanted to use the conduction panels. At this point, the solution is just cancer. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there you go, that's fine. I am now kind of enjoying just building stuff for the sake of building stuff. But yeah, the fact this consumes a lot of power is not ideal. Yeah, because otherwise this is just consuming 480 watts of power just to pump the oxygen out of here. So really what I want is basically a switch that tells this to start storing stuff. So I think what I actually do is I just disconnect this for now. We'll let all the oxygen out of here. And then, now that's sealed, we can actually turn this off. So now this room will just fill up with oxygen again. And then if we need to store a load of oxygen, we'll put it in here. Or if we need to remove all the oxygen out of this room, then we'll put it in here. And then we'll let it out via this, if need be. Yeah, this feels like a bit of a nothing burger, like... Well, I'm at the very least, I'm learning how these things work. So I've learned that the rocket, the large rocket gas canister can hold a lot of gas in it, but it takes a fair amount of power to move that gas in and out, so it's not ideal from an efficiency point of view to move stuff through here all the time. And then you can build these port loaders and unloaders right next to each other like this. Okay, right, that's enough of that. So you're making the refined metal. Why were we making the refined metal here again? So we can make the rocket platform here. Let's go, let's see. We don't quite have 800 kilograms yet. That's going to take a little bit of time. We've got 400 kilograms at the moment, so let's speed it up. We're kind of waiting for you to get hard digging. You've got popped eardrums at the moment. Yep, that makes sense. What is the gas situation over here? So it is mostly clean oxygen up here now. But yeah, the popped eardrums is real. So we're going to land the rocket here, and then the heat is going to come down here. So we'll have to insulate this bit so the heat doesn't get transferred into the rest of the asteroid. And then we're probably going to dig through this and have a load of accommodation here or something. The other dupes. This is not going to look like our normal base. This is mostly just going to be an outpost where we extract stuff and get it built. Yeah, that ran out of power pretty quickly. I could put a manual generator here somewhere as well. That would make sense. Not really room over there. Put stuff down here, that's not an issue. Yeah, put a manual generator here. And then at least you can run on that. That's fine. There is more coal over here as well. We can dig some of this coal up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's dig this coal and send it to, and then we can actually put it in here and make some ceramic. So let's actually not dig. Yeah, let's just make some ladders. There you go. So we don't have any coal plants left here, do we? We do. Okay. I mean, we're doing all right on the power at the moment. Our power is all coming from the natural gas. We have loads of natural gas. So let's just disable these for now. Then the coal, we can grab all of this as well. That should be fine. Don't really care about this gas coming out here. May as well dig that algae up as well. Yeah, see how far you get with this stuff. This needs to be set to allow manual use. See, no more farters, so I guess we'll take joy seeds. Skills, Albert, you can have research, I guess. Michael, you can have super duper hard digging. Speed 3 it. Dig that there, dig that there. Yeah, let's actually just turn the clay off from this. Yeah, here come the people. And then we'll get to night and then we'll actually watch the blood slugs before I forget. I'll tell you what, my mouth feels kind of weird since Easter. I feel like I've eaten too much chocolate. This is a sort of very weird mouth feel. Don't really know how to explain it. Thank you very much for the follow. High voltage, I presume. That's how you pronounce that. Me and Whiskers appreciate the company. Hope you're doing well. We're on cycle 410 at the moment of our Flip Farters run, where all of the dupes are flatulent. And nobody seems to care. we kind of solved that problem a while ago. Like, we have natural gas filtration on all of our planets. It's all being stored in a big reservoir somewhere. We haven't solved that problem here yet. But we have got a room full of natural gas. So let's actually vent the gases out of here for now. And then it should just be pure natural gas in here. So let's just build the gas pump. Yeah, just build it there. And we'll vent that out. There's too much gas here, so we'll want to do a... We'll try and trick it with some liquid. That's what we usually do. Hard to find the only streams that pass cycle 200 or so. Yeah, it's odd. Like, you either find streams where it's people just starting out and learning the game, or it's where it's like really, really late and someone's running their massive colony. But there's not too many of those around. We do have a few different runs going that we've done in the past as well. We have a YouTube channel where I've uploaded all the VODs. There's some runs we've gotten to about cycle 600-ish or so on there. So there is stuff there that's worth a look. Okay, we don't have the plastic to make the high pressure vent here. We could just vent it into space. It doesn't seem very nice. I think, to be honest, I'm just gonna make some liquid. We're gonna trick it. We'll build some tiles here. And then we'll dump like a relatively fixed amount of liquid here. Like about 1 kilogram per tile, and then we'll put a vent here, and that should work. Yeah, that'll do. And then the wire, that can just connect up here. It's fine. You used to stream only, but you think your playstyle was boring? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you streamed. My playstyle is to end up flitting between lots of different things and then forget about something important and then just make loads of mistakes. Yeah, we have coal. So the coal is all over here. Looks like people are digging it up. Dig this as well. There was some hot abyssite here we're trying to steal in. I guess it's not that important at this point. Whatever. So you're taking all the coal, and you're going to store it. Where are you going to store it? Let's watch Neo Easy Gaming for a little bit. Turn off the show navigation. Are you going to put this where I want you to? No, I've realized what you're doing. You're putting it all in this storage bin, aren't you? Yeah, let's turn these off. We don't need you to store it here anymore. I want you to store it up here. Yeah, there you go. Well, it looks like that surface tension of the salt water broke. I don't know how it ended up. I think it was just because it was flowing continuously from over here for a while. But all this gas should start disappearing into space. Yeah, let us actually dump a very small amount of salt water in here. I'm going to yellow alert this just so I don't forget about it. Yeah, so we want 2 kilograms total. That's already too much. Nice. So if you just sweep this little bit. Yep, and you swept all of it. Right. Let's do some speed 1 actually. That I think is actually done. Yeah. So that was 2,000 grams exactly. That should spread out over here. So now it's about 1,000 grams per tile. So if we put the vent there, the gas should blow the liquid out, but then it should flow back. So it should periodically empty the gas from here, and that's fine for now. Because I just want to make it a vacuum in here. And then this could be the natural gas. Then we can change this to a natural gas storage. Or something. Maybe we'll put the actual natural gas storage somewhere else, but I just want to have a vacuum around the vent. I've got to admit, I feel like I'm not really 100% in the zone tonight. This game. The brain is not quite working and cooperating with it. B3 again while they're all having lunch. So if we did have ceramic, it would be dropped off out here. I just don't think this has worked yet. Yeah, today the battery's alright. So we can build the rocket platform as well, I think. No? Let's add cobalt to the list of metals. It's the wrong way. There we go. Okay, not quite enough cobalt yet. You've just been busy doing other stuff. That's fine. Right, so now the coal is being dropped in here. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So now we're actually making ceramic in here. The kiln is being cooled down by the water as well. Although probably not too much. Yeah, it seems to be heating up faster than it's being cooled. I think I may need to build some refined pipework in here as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's store this oxygen again somewhere. So what we'll do is we'll reflip this. Just vent it into here for now. That notification there is going to be annoying as well. Delivered 1 kilogram of oxygen. Delivered 1 kilogram of oxygen. So on and so forth. Also, let's actually go look at the plug slugs before I forget again. Right, so here's the plug slugs. They are currently generating 400 watts each. So I think the issue is not the amount of power they're generating, but the amount of battery storage space we have. So we need more batteries. We can just make a load of them down here as well, I guess. I mean, that's going to produce a lot of heat, but whatever. Whatever. There you go. Oh. Yeah, because eventually that kiln is going to get hot enough, it's just going to melt otherwise. Because the actual cooling... The water is not significantly cooling it in these pipes. We need the radiant pipes. Speed up just a little bit. This will stop erupting in a minute and we'll have saved it up. But hey, we are actually making ceramic in here, so that's one thing. Actually able to reach all of this? You are, that's good. Ah, you've got hypothermia. That's not so good. Shearing room full. This shearing room's always full. You need to drop more glossy Dracos off. Then attack the rest. That's not significantly reducing the pressure in here. This will stop erupting soon. Are you actually trapped? No, you're not trapped yet. You might end up trapping yourself. It's certainly possible. And also, you're not going to have a very good time trying to build with the -2 construction skill either. You've got hypothermia. It's not ideal. Perhaps build these first. You're now cured. Congratulations. Let's open this up again. Probably lower the amount of sand that we bring in here, because these aren't going to be continuously active. We're probably going to get about 150 grams per second of continuous oxygen out of this while it's active. So we now have about 240 kilograms of oxygen here. So to put it in perspective, the regular gas canister thing, gas reservoir, this holds 150 kilograms, and it takes up this much space. And this holds 11,000 kilograms. So if you're just trying to store gas, and you can stack these on top of each other as well, it's way more space efficient to do this. I mean, obviously, an infinite storage is the best overall storage, but if you can't do that for whatever reason, or if you don't want it for whatever reason, if you want it to be like contained, this definitely is more space efficient. And that's one of my gripes I have with this game, is that they should do something to make the regular gas reservoirs more competitive, I think, because they're just rubbish. You shouldn't have to do this to try and store stuff up. Because if this space was filled with gas reservoirs, it would already be full. And you'd love small reservoirs? Yeah, that would also be useful. Like, just smaller buildings. The balance just does not feel correct, to be honest. Right, so we built the radiant pipe then. Right, now you need to build these. Well, I've been very helpful, haven't I? Yeah, don't worry about that yet. Move here. Then do this. Good. Right, so now we will... Let's see. So now we'll cut this off again. Send it back down here. Yeah, this should all be good now. The kiln should actually cool properly once it's in a decent amount of gas. Yes, this is now erupting. The water down here isn't causing any issues. Yeah, this kiln is cooling down. The water is heating up a little bit. There's still not that much thermal exchange going on, but it's better than nothing. And yeah, I'm just going to leave that for now. These are all being cooled by the conduction loop. That's fine. We forgot to pour any liquid in here, so this is almost going to melt, which would have been very funny. So let's just, I don't know, loads of petroleum. Let's just dump some petroleum in there. Yeah, look how much heat that's generated. And then this loop, we'll just send this loop over here as well. Can't actually wander over here very easily now, can we? Well, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, how quickly can you build all of this? There you go. Yes, I've got to admit, it doesn't really feel like I've accomplished very much today. I mean, I guess the day's not over. We have vacuumed out this room, which is something. The vent did work as expected. So that's nice. We do need to make an actual infinite storage that is accessible. Could just do the drip pump again. I don't really want to do the drip pump again. This whole bit is surrounded by slime, so I don't really want to build anything too elaborate in this area. I think I'm literally just going to deconstruct this and seal this off. And then this can just be the natural gas storage. And what I'll do is I'll tile all of this. Tile all of this, and then we'll... Oh, that won't work. I want to vacuum this bit out as well if we're going to make it an infinite storage. I mean, to be honest, I could literally... I mean, I need to fit a gas pump in here so that eventually we can take the natural gas out of the infinite storage. There. Tile it, deconstruct it, enter it from the rover tile. I mean, some of this liquid will flow out. I guess it doesn't actually matter too much. No, I think I know what to do. So we'll just build a gas pump here. Enough would be left for it to work. Yeah. This should be alright. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Well, I mean, Hammer's gonna eat first. Yeah, now this is a good temperature. Nice. And the water in here is heating up. That's okay. Good. We do need to finish this loop. It looks like they did manage to build that pipe properly. Yeah, they can access these as well. That's good. And what we got here? Ah, we need... I just want more farters. We want more dupes. Get stuff done faster. Dimitri, you can have astronomy, I guess. Looks Slug has decided to sit in the infinite storage area. Build that. We won't need to hook this up. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll bridge this down here. And then I can go over that way. It's like the water has left this tile. Actually, if I fill this up with more salt water, I can actually have this be tricked vent as well. So let's do that. That should be fine. I'm trying to do this without importing resources from the other asteroids yet. And eventually we'll be importing stuff, but I want to wait for a little bit. Speed 3 again, though. So, yeah. These guys are still being drowned, that's fine. Well, I'm really glad that the drowners are working properly. It should keep our critter numbers very tight in this regard. Yeah, Draco numbers are back up to normal there. Keep building these batteries. You've just decided not to sleep somewhere. Oh no, there you go. Have fun. I think I may have overestimated how many batteries we need, because these guys are going to wake up in a minute. Probably don't need to build all of these. Yeah, I'm just going to speed 3 it for a little bit. I just want Hammer to get all this stuff done. Skill points. You can have tidy. So yeah, I think dirt has been managed fairly well. We've exhausted all the pinch pepper nuts over here. That's fine. But yeah, we got loads of water in here now. That's filled up these pipes. So we aren't actually sludge pressing anything more at the moment because all of the water over here has been met. Feeding the slugs. Yeah, we're feeding the slugs metal at the moment. I don't think we're gonna have too many issues with that. We've got loads of metal ore here. We'll find more as well. Eventually we'll move to a different power source. Eventually we'll just power it with natural gas, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Yeah, eat some more of these guys. Yes, hopefully we'll end up... If we get any more plug slugs, we'll wrangle them over here as well, and we'll try and get them to generate power here. Although we've only got 3 wire slots here at the moment, so that wouldn't make any difference. Right, all the batteries have now been built. Bog buckets can go up to 30 degrees, so if there's too much heat, it will overheat. So eventually I'll need to think about it. Still got about 11 days worth of swamp chard left. Arthur's crumb, you can have... You may as well have ranching at this point. Hammer is stressed out because of all the popped eardrums and the soggy feet. I'm hoping that will go away. Yeah, have a snooze. Human puffed, what are you up to? Mechatronics sounds good. Everyone has the exosuit hat now except for the rocket pilots. Yeah, we're gonna have a good amount of ceramic now. This is all working. And we'll have some backup oxygen in case there's an emergency. Yes, let's fill this. So we've got 365 kilograms in here at the moment. Let's fill this all the way up, and then we'll have it so there's like 3 kilograms total up here. And then we'll be able to trick this as well with a gas vent. Be able to trick that with a gas vent. It shouldn't flip over here. We can get through this. You're currently running on the wheel and helping the guys out. You're gonna be running in there a while. I think this is a priority 1. In fact, I'm just gonna tell you to get off. Yeah, 1 more lot should do it. We have loads of the stuff over here, so I'm not really worried about using loads of it. All the hydrogen is just ending up here. That's okay. So we just need a tiny little bit more. Also, I love how Hammer is just absolutely determined not to use the ladder and just goes down the stair into the doors in the most zigzaggy pattern possible. Right, that should
Imagine that.
Hey, Trouble Queen, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How was it going earlier with your race to 50? How many dupes have you managed to get to now? We're still on 17. Hammer is just the only dupe here on the sort of metallic swampy asteroid. They're just kind of hanging out at the moment. Oh, you're gonna go grab more stuff to auto bottle now. You don't need to do that. Here you go. So I've kind of not been doing a huge amount today, to be honest. We're doing some messing around with the polluted oxygen vent. This is now working properly, so we're getting the clay processed into ceramic up here, and it's all automated. But we basically just did a little bit of experimentation with the large gas cargo canister from the rockets, and it definitely holds a lot more gas than the regular gas reservoirs. But the issue is that to load and unload the gas from the large tank requires a large amount of power. It requires 240 watts either way. So it's not super efficient. But it is a system you can use. If you don't want it to be an infinite storage, but you want it to be more efficient than the normal gas reservoir in terms of space. Because 150 kilograms for 15 tiles is just rubbish. Like, that's 10 kilograms per tile pressure. This room already has like 12 kilograms per tile pressure. This is better than a gas reservoir. Whereas this will hold 11 tons of gas, and it's like a 25 by 25. Or no, it's 25 tiles. So, yeah. But yeah, certainly not a long-term solution, just be messing around. We also adjusted our critter droppers a little bit, because I didn't quite get the automation right here. And the critters were all building up in this room, but now, every time there's an extra critter, they should wander up here and drown themselves, and it should be fine. So we now have a well-maintained grub slash Sweetle population. But yes, now we have dumped too much liquid in here, as expected. Because I wasn't paying attention. So now we'll sweep this up. Sweep this up, and then we'll put a gas vent here. Where are you? Hammer is feeling very stressed because of the popped eardrums. Need to look after them a bit better. Right, so let's see. We want it to be like 3 kilograms here total. Yeah, that'll do. Well, Hammer, look how sad they look. Oh no. Are they an ugly crier? Is that a stress reaction? Yeah, it is. Okay. You know, I don't think I've seen an ugly crier go before. That would be mildly amusing. Right, let's build that vent there. Hopefully that will actually flow over. It doesn't look like it has. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And then we'll build this tile here as well. You can sweep this up. Yeah, your morale is okay. So the stress is literally just because of popped eardrums and soggy feet. So hopefully we can get that back down to normal. We're growing a bog bucket here at the moment. Maybe what we should do is we should actually grow a thimble reed here. We do have a reed fiber. Now, carpet tiles. They take 2 reed fiber. Or 2 kilograms. But putting a carpet tile for their bed would also be useful. And I'm trying to do this stuff without importing too much stuff from the other asteroids. Like, I want to make a rocket platform and land other rockets here at some point, but we're just taking things a bit slowly at the moment. Hammer is just hanging out with the slugs. Also, the FPS are not actually that good anymore. Be sad. Probably just because I was on speed 3. Vent can go here. How is the gas pumping going on this asteroid? Still got a little bit of oxygen. Just polluted it's just polluted ice at this point. Off-gassing. It's refilling the gas from the rest of the map. We want to dump polluted water in here. Pounding away at the machine. I should put a lamp here, really. But we needed to separate this off with doors to keep this a bathroom. We'll put a lamp in here once we get a hard digging dupe over here. Yeah, we are actually storing up the power. It's not too bad. So now we have 800 kilograms of cobalt. So now we can actually build the rocket platform out of cobalt. And I'm just going to put it over here for now. So that can go there. And then... Does There's a 3x9 area underneath where the rocket is actually going to be. So that area here is going to heat up. And this is eventually going to require insulating. Go over here again. So we've done it like that over there. Let's do the same thing here. So that's what that will look like eventually, and we'll put a ladder here. We can dig all of this stuff out. Have that be vacuum. We can't currently wander over here because of the wolframite as well. We'll have to make a little tunnel through this bit. Just mean releasing all that stuff. Actually, I don't think we need to. If we dig this in here, you should just be able to dig that out there, and that should be fine. And then we can reach the rocket platform that way. And then we'll dig some more of this as well. There you go. Have fun. You don't need to make any more. Go ahead and make a little bit more. Hold on, who's trapped? Who's trapped here? Albert has trapped himself. Excellent, good job. Very nice. We have a large amount of polluted water over here. The plan was that I was going to sweep this up, but I guess it's not happening. So I guess for now I'm just going to seal that in. I can go there. Built that vent. That vent is partially covered now. And now, yeah, now we vacuum this room out. So this room's a vacuum, this room's a vacuum. This is going to be the natural gas infinite storage. So what I will do is I will now disconnect this pipe. And this will eventually go to our natural gas plants. And what I could do is I could dig this out here and put a natural gas plant here. Dump the polluted water just straight down here. Because there's already so much of it down here, it will be fine. I'm basically just doing this, A, so that we can get reliable power for the dupe, and B, so that we can get carbon dioxide in case we want to bring carbon dioxide rockets here. Because we do have a carbon dioxide rocket on this planet at the moment, and I would like to just use that for now. We don't really have a better fuel source here at the moment. There is already some carbon dioxide down here that we could also pump up, maybe. So, yeah, let's dig this. I guess I'll leave the mesh tile here. And then we can dig these tiles, and that shouldn't cause any issues with this polluted water. The dirt won't drop down. It's only the mud that will drop down. You can tell what the mud is because it will have the sort of liquid texture. So that's going to show that's going to drop down when you try and build with it. And we don't know when this natural gas vent is going to erupt. But we do just want to... We're eventually going to send all the natural gas down there anyways. We've only got one dupe here at the moment, so they're not actually farting a lot. I'm going to speed to it. But yeah, plans are natural gas plant here. Polluted water comes down here. Carbon dioxide will get sent straight to the rocket for now. New printables. Let's see what we got. I guess I'll take the Thimble Reed seeds. That's fine. Oh! Oh, yes! There we go. So now we have a Thimble Reed here. Okay, that's good. Let's actually get this bathroom hooked up to a Thimble Reed. That would be nice. So let's remove this here. And then we can actually clear out this room and start doing some proper stuff here. Okay. Hammer, you can have hard digging. So now you can dig hard materials on this planet as well, which will be helpful. Means you can actually get through here. But we'll leave you to do stuff for now, because now we've actually got a few more options. So we'll make this a hydroponic farm. At the moment, what on earth was I thinking about this piping? So at the moment, all the polluted water is going into the sieve here, and then it's being filtered, and the filtered output is going to bristle blossoms. I don't really want to use the bristle blossoms. We just haven't had Thimble Reeds up until this point. Whereas now we actually have our first Thimble Reed. So yes. I'm going to need to change this pipe a little bit then. Rewiring the art. I think I'm going to have to at this point, because I don't want to put it here. I actually want this to be a pit branch eventually. With a tree. So I do want to keep the Thimble Reed here. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reshuffle it very slightly. Hopefully everyone will do this. Do not plumb your bathrooms like this. I mean, this bit is okay, but you do not need to have this big snaking thing here for the bathroom. I just did this because I was feeling silly. But we're going to maintain the look. This is like a listed building now. We can't just demolish it wholesale. Yeah, it looks like you're coming down to actually do stuff now. That's good. So, yeah, deconstruct this pipe. This bridge can go here. I mean, the original aim was that we were going to keep all the bathroom pipes separate, but I don't think that's really needed. So what we'll do now is this will be the excess bathroom water. That will go... we don't actually need this anymore. So hold the phone. Let's just get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then the pipe can just come down here. And then what I'll do is I'll just bridge it here. Oh, and that's the line for the skimmer. Why is that going this way? Not the most sensible plan. We're going to remove all of these. We don't need these anymore. Move the farm station as well. We'll sweep up the water later, whatever. You know what? Remove that bridge. We'll leave this bridge in. Listed building status, etc. So that will come down here. We'll deconstruct this. So then the excess polluted water that doesn't get sieved will go into the Thimble Reed. That's the whole aim. Then we'll rebuild these out of plastic. Sweep all of these. Yeah, hopefully someone is actually going to remove this. Yeah. We'll remove the light. That's not needed any longer. Yeah. So that should be working properly now, and then we'll just put the Thimble Reed here. Good. And now we finally got our bathroom how we would normally try and get it on the first stream of the run. Now that we've actually had access to a Thimble Reed. What a momentous occasion. So this whole room is just empty room now that we can refill and do whatever we want with. 416 cycles in. Yes, our first Thimble Reed, 416 cycles in. How are you doing, Neosa? Hope you've been doing well. What have you been up to recently? Also, the other thing is, I can actually send a Thimble Reed over here as well, but our solution over here of pumping all the bathroom waste into an oil well is actually fine. I don't think I want to change that. So we're just going to leave that as it is. So that's good. Right, Hammer, you're on 69% stress. Nice. So what do I need you to do now? You built the rocket platform? No, you can't reach it because some sand fell down here. Excellent, good job. You can dig the sand. And then you can expose yourself to all these lovely gases and presumably get even more stressed. Just watch Hammer for a bit, handling all of this in a sad, depressed state. And then maybe we'll put them on a sleep-only schedule if need be. What are you doing? Yeah, now you're infected with hypothermia. Good job. You have got oxygen up here, so you should be able to manage this. At least hypothermia doesn't affect the digging. So I think when they get to about 90% stress, we'll send them back. No, you're, yeah, now you're on downtime. Because the thing is, they have to go through this bit of salt water every time they want to leave that part, so it's going to be quite stressful and annoying them just building the rocket platform. The other thing is, so we've dug this out. We'll put the natural gas generator here. We'll make that out of gold. Because we actually have gold now that we can do with we can do stuff with. It's amazing. Dig this, dig this. Then power-wise, this can just hook on here, I guess. We'll want a smart battery as well, which we currently do not have room for. I mean, we could put it here. That's fine. So you know what? Yeah, put that there. We should have enough refined metal for one of these. So that can go there. That can go here. Then yeah, you can deconstruct all of these. Wow. We're actually getting to the point where we're doing something today. Can you believe it? I thought I was going to get a whole stream done without actually doing anything. We'll need some automation wire as well. So let's make some more cobalt here. Just do another 4. Interesting, unless you select the recipes like this now. You're still all stressed. It's because of the popped eardrums. Like, your morale is fine. Your stress just isn't going down. Like, it's not going up when you're not standing in liquid, but if you are, then it is going up. However, we should be at the point where you're not standing in too much liquid anymore, so that would be nice, hopefully. But yeah, so far this is not turning out to be the super organized base like there is in the other two planets. I didn't really expect that to be the case. We'll get there eventually when we get more manpower, but for now we just need stuff to actually work. Kind of pointless with the recipe arrows. Yeah, I guess, because it's like, when would you ever actually want to do that? Like, oh, I didn't want... Because if you just click up here, you wouldn't bother clicking this. I don't know. I guess it's never a bad thing to have too many options. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Yeah. Fart vent number 3 is now erupting. So we've already got some hot natural gas coming out of here. So hopefully that's going to eventually build up enough heat to cook these tiles. Probably not. Or cook the slime line off them. So, did I disconnect this? No, it's just filling up this pipe at the moment. That's okay. So what we'll do is we'll connect this up like that. We'll then put a bridge in here. Because this will just be natural gas in this room. Yes, that is correct. And then that will go up here. And then the carbon dioxide will come out of here. And that will send around this way. This will be a long construction project for Hammer. And then we'll just send that, like, I don't know, like this. Most efficient pipe design. Then I can go over here. Ladder-wise, we'll build a ladder here as well. We're going to just spec this out for carbon dioxide rocket, so that will just need to go 6 tiles up here. So another 2. Go. You'll need to make the automation wire as well. And then there's also the question of filtering the natural gas out of the atmosphere. But I'm not even going to bother with that until we get more dupes over here. Because you're going to be producing so little natural gas. It's just not relevant at the moment. It's going to very slowly build up down here. But really not a big issue. Oh, we need to dig this mud out as well. That's fine. We still haven't released a slime lung, which is good. Also, no one caught zombie spores from the other day. Like, we vacuumed out this whole area because there were zombie spores down here. And it looks like all the zombie spores are gone now because they were in the gas. There was a spore kid seed down here. But yeah, this whole zone has been ventilated, so I can just disconnect this and re-enable access to this pitcher pump again now for research. So no issues there. That's good. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy the oxygen. Still not sure how I missed that. Water has zombie spores 1 germs. Are you kidding me? I think we'll be alright. Why are you bringing that water? You're dumping it in here. Oh, there's food poisoning in there anyways, it's fine. Build a bridge near the rocket platform so the gas will flow as far as it can so we can make the pipe a reservoir. Yes, that is a way. Yes, that is a thing to do. Hey, Sketchy Gamer. It's going alright. It's been fairly slow today. Hammer has just been hammering out some things on this asteroid without anyone's help. At the moment, the main plan is just to try and get it so a carbon dioxide rocket can land here and refuel. And the main source of carbon dioxide at the moment is going to be a natural gas generator, which we're going to use for our power. We do have plug slugs in the meantime, but we're not planning on feeding them forever. And we built a rock crusher just to make some refined metal here. Places a wheeze walk for a few seconds near that zombie spawns place. I don't think there's any left. There wasn't any water in the actual, there wasn't any germs in the actual tile. It was literally like a bottle of water that had zombie spores in it, and that's now been deleted by the food poisoning germs on another bottle of water. But yeah, there was a spore kit in here that I forgot about, and I opened it up to the base. But nobody caught the zombie spores. They were floating around here, but we just vented all the gas in the area, and it was fine. But yeah, we could have had an issue, but we didn't. And yeah, we were just mucking around with this, learning some things about the large gas canister for the rocket. And how much power these rocket port loaders require. But yeah, we've got some ceramic production going on here now, which is good. What did I learn? What did I learn? It sucks. Well, I guess if you have loads of free power, it's not awful, but yeah, it's not amazing. But it is a thing you can do. Add any mods recently? Nah, we're just continuing with what we've got at the moment. We're just vibing. Where is Hammer? Hammer is washing their hands. Ah, yes, it's lunchtime. I'm sick of these dupes taking lunch breaks, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm hoping what we can do today is actually land the carbon dioxide rocket here and actually bring some stuff over, because we sent the wart seeds over here. What I want to do is I actually want to dump the wart seeds in here so we can get some radiation going and then start doing payloads. So what I'm going to do is put 5 wart seeds in here. Or actually, maybe what I should do instead is just make the payload launcher on this planet and then send it over. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So where am I going to put that? Perhaps I do that over here. Let's see. So planter boxes. Them here. These warts go here. Rad bolt generator can go here. Well, actually, we could have a few different rad bolt generators. No, we don't want to spend that much power on it. Okay. So deconstruct this. You went out of control and added 20 mods. Nice. But they're free, and I don't disable achievements. So have as many mods as you want. We also built a coffee machine, but that was just to use up any wild pincher peppers, and there aren't any wild ones, so fairly pointless. What are you doing? Oh, this isn't grounded. Grounded. You are grounded. I mean, to be honest, this is probably like 5 days of work, at least, for Hammer, so I probably shouldn't worry too much about Hammer. Provided they don't stand on any liquid, their stress will eventually go down. But yes, the oxygen pressure keeps increasing. this is an actual issue. Like, we're not going to get rid of the popped eardrums here unless we start getting some more people here to consume it. This water is evaporating quicker than we can breathe it. Oh well. We are taking up the optional, frankly depressing approach to this asteroid. Okay, let's see. So, ground bolt generator can go here. Then off the deodorizers. But then isn't it just going to overpressurize with the... Oh, actually, that's what's going on, isn't it? Because the polluted oxygen layer here is getting interrupted, and then the water keeps off-gassing. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's do that. In fact, actually, do these have automation ports? They do. Okay. So what we can actually do is we can automate these. So we can do that. I'm not sure how necessary that is, but whatever. We're going to do it anyways. So let's see. We'll want the sensor somewhere sensible. Get it? We'll need more refined metal as well. So let's just make it up to 10. Priority 9 this, so that you actually do the metal making as well. Hopefully. I mean, the thing is, it's not actually causing any issues at the moment. I guess it is now that you've entered the bit. I should put a door here so that I can tell the dupe to stop going in and out. Actually, no. I will put a door here. So I can tell the dupe to stop going in and out of this bit, specifically where it's wet. Let's make this priority 5. Make that priority 9. Yeah, now you're gonna get stressed. Yeah, we're gonna automate the off-gassing. We could do that. See, I got hypothermia now. Great. So let's increase your priority on operating, because you need to actually do the rock crusher stuff. So also, you don't actually have any priorities here. Great. Here you go. Up operating. There you go. The more you look at that asteroid, the more tasks get queued up. Yes. CO2 rocket dream ever happen? Well, we did, let's see. We made some petroleum, we made some CO2 on this asteroid with the petroleum generator. So we've got loads of CO2 here, and this doesn't still need to run. We're just using up that pipe's worth of petroleum. So we have plenty of CO2 here now for rocket launches. And this is such a stupid way of doing it. Like, ideally, what you would be doing is just putting the petroleum in the rocket, but no, this is what we're doing instead. At least we're using the power. Yeah, let's disconnect this now. We don't need any more CO2. So let's plant the Weezeworts here. Then we'll have a wire here for the Radbolt generator. I guess I'll hook it up to this. Yeah, oh, you mean a 5 days project will become a 10 days project? Yes, exactly. Yes, goals. Dupe efficiency. You're still building stuff. Okay, now you're actually going to go fabricate. Good. We're probably still gonna get too stressed. Oh well. But yeah, we want to automate this anyways, the natural gas power. And then we'll also automate the deodorizers to hopefully limit the amount that this actually off-gasses. And we'll put the sensor over here. You're getting lots of radiation. Yep, that is true. So we have radiation here. That's going to fire some rad bolts up at the moment. We won a payload launcher. So that would be a rocketry. Payload launcher can go... Oh, we'll have to remove some of these ladders. Right. Am I going to have to remove all of these? I imagine so. Yeah, let's just remove these ones first. And then I can actually start firing stuff at the other planet at least. And then we'll need to automate this properly as well. So we'll want to send it going this... Actually, if we send it going this way, it should go down here. And then... Oh, that's one up from where it needs to be. Hmm. You put a radbolt reflector here and send it that way. It's fine. 149 radbolts per cycle. Pathetic. We don't need that much radiation. 5 Weezewarts per planet is plenty. And we've got the phosphorite here to use anyways. We've got 66 tons of phosphorite. We'll be fine. I earned a skill point. Excellent. What am I going to research? I'm going to research applied sciences. Good job. I think, yeah, you're nearly at the point where you're going to be overstressed. Now, I've never actually seen an ugly crier cry, so perhaps with science we're going to let Hammer get overstressed and just see what happens. You know, as mean as that is. Also, thank you for the follow, Sketchy Gamer. I don't know why it didn't show up with a notification. Anyways, we should have some cobalt here now. So let us build the automation wire here. That's very important. So I'll keep that priority 9. This can be priority 8. And then, let's see. So what we want to do is we want an Atmos sensor here. And then the automation wire is going to go to the deodorizers, which are over here. And then we're going to run out of wire. Great. It's because Twitch unfollowed me. RIP. Rest in pepperonis. Seems very sus. How you doing, Leofar? Hope you're having a good night. Yes, please de-stress. I want to send a reed fiber over here so that you can have a carpet tile. Also, there are a load of you watching me tonight. Thank you very much. I feel like this is the one stream in particular where I haven't actually really done very much, but here we are. Looks like the sulfur geyser is refilling as well. So we're pumping the sulfur out through here again. This does not appear to have broken. The sulfur tamer still appears to be working. The sulfur is still cool as well, so that's just excellent. We have a little lump of sulfur that's not being picked up here, but that's probably just because it's too busy trying to pick up everything from over here. But that's good. This is all steam again. This has worked properly. We unfortunately left a little bit of tungsten in this machine. But yeah, the sulfur is being processed and should be ending up over here. What's going on with this conveyor? Whatever, it's fine. You can evacuate the tungsten diagonally with an arm. Well, I'm not that fussed. We have loads of tungsten. Natural gas is built up in here. We've run out of power, so this room has overpressurized, which is not very cash money. Still making more cobalt, which is fine, because we do need it to actually do this. There you go. You should only need to do one more lot, I think. And then we'll be okay. So let's actually get that done. Your machinery has gone up. That's very nice to see. Right, so now you can build this, and hopefully we can avoid the popped eardrums. I just find the facial expression just very amusing in a very upsetting way. Also, I had a really weird dream today, and I know you guys probably don't care about a weird dream that I had. But my dream was literally that I had like a farm, and I had loads of ducks, and the ducks were taking off shoes and putting them back on, and they were wearing shoes on their wings as well. Some of them were wearing like little boots, some of them were wearing wellies, some of them were wearing like slippers. And I woke up and was just like, what on earth is my dream trying to tell me? Like, that my ducks are dressing themselves with shoes. My subconscious, I have no idea what it's up to at the moment. Any dream interpreters in chat? I should buy a duck. Yes, I should have duck for dinner, possibly. I should buy some new shoes, also possible. I think I am gonna actually need to get some new shoes because my current ones are falling apart. But I'm not gonna test them by getting a duck to wear them first. Add to frog tank. Nice. The frogs are back on their own. Actually, yeah, I haven't given you guys a fish update yet. Hold on. So, yeah. So, I moved the sick fish back out of the frog tank because it was all healthy again. So the frogs are on their own in there again. Except there's about like 24 snails. So, I need to deal with the snails. They're going to get moved over to the main tank where Whiskers is going to deal with them. Whiskers is currently over there, hiding very incognito style. She does try and eat them, so hopefully she'll succeed. Because otherwise we're going to end up with too many snails, and I'm going to need to think of something else. Also, I did actually record some new tank footage for the intermission. Like, I guess while Hammer is just building this, may as well show it. Like, yeah. So this is actually what the tank looks like now, like with the new plants. So I had this all at the start, but I'm not 100% satisfied with it. I feel like you can't really see the tops of the plants very well. I'm going to try and do it with some different lighting. But, yeah. Back to the game. Right, so now these have been automated. So send green signal if below 2000. Let's try that and see if it works. The stream is sponsored by World of Frog Tanks. yes, this is World of Tanks. Except it's not the kind of tanks you're thinking of. That's oh, I like that. No. Yeah, actually, no, unfortunately, I can't be sponsored by World of Tanks because I'm currently sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Subscribe with the code ReZioRe Gaming and get a free Whiskers champion to go and fight all the skeletons or whatever. I have no idea what happens in Raid Shadow Legends. I know they have champions. Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, subscribe to me and you get let's see, where is he? Yeah, this is the new champion. He fires a laser beam out of his mouth, and he eats algae wafers, and he doesn't afraid of anything. Reed, yes, exactly. Oh, look how much natural gas we got from this. I'm really glad this activated today. Otherwise, I would have felt silly, because I'm always building stuff before stuff activates. So that's good. So now I can actually get this working and actually get some carbon dioxide going. So we've built the pipe going up here. We'll continue building it this way. We've actually got some oxygen up here. It does seem to be building up. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to build like a little ladder. I'll build a little ladder over this part so you don't actually get wet feet. I guess it's not going to matter if you go through this bit. So let's actually just cancel that. And we'll put the ladder up here so that you can breathe this oxygen. So I guess actually all we need is... or whatever. I guess all we need is this ladder, and you should be able to breathe all the oxygen. Also, we're like one cycle away from the funny number. So that's an achievement of some kind. The vent is working pretty well. We haven't got a drip pump on this one, the EFR. We just have a normal tricked vent. So the vent normally would overpressurize at 2 kilograms of pressure, but there's some liquid here that's less than 2 kilograms in total. So it keeps getting pushed out of the way. So the vent can keep operating. Until this fills infinitely. And this is why gas reservoirs are really bad. You don't need them. Just do this instead. You're thinking of 2 or 3 horizontal mech airlocks over the P water on the right side. Below the deodorizers. 1 tile. Oh, I see. You mean like here. Left covered with water and open the doors with atmo sensors. Yes. Well, I'm going to see if this works first. Are you pumping 150C natural gas and salt water? I mean, technically yes, but this is not insulated here. The heat should go into the slime first. And hopefully get rid of the slime lung. So this will work for long enough. And eventually we'll cool everything anyways. This isn't going to melt in time. We have a full tile of salt water here. So there's plenty of thermal mass to prevent it from evaporating. We should be fine. Where are you at the moment? You're asleep. They need to fix this bug where the dupe sleeps on the variant bed wrong. Oh, you're more concerned about the infinite storage with the 2 kilogram puddle? Yeah. That is true. We don't have any other liquids over here at the moment, though. So, yeah. We'll probably have to change that eventually. Or, more realistically, what's going to happen is we're just going to set up cooling by the time we get to this thing. And we're going to burn And we're probably going to end up burning the natural gas for power at some point anyways. Seawater will still off gas. The PO2 will still overpressure, but at a lower rate. Okay, I just want to see what it does. Like, because what we want is we want like a continuous layer of polluted oxygen so that it overpressurizes this. Because I think what's happening at the moment is it's bubbling up through where there's not polluted water, where it's the other gases. So in fact, what I should actually do is I should dig this so that there's no lip. The other gases aren't trapped. I think that would help. Also, yeah, I'm just going to disable this. We've got enough power. Oh, you're saying no because it rejected your collection? What, of mods? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, dig that tile. Hammer is now building the pipe, which is not ideal because they're going to get stressed again. Well, I think we're just going to have to watch Hammer cry. I think that's a sad reality. So just get all this done because we need you to get it done anyways. Also, let's actually go and check on the other asteroid because I completely forgot about the rad bolt generator here, you know, as you do. So we've been firing rad bolts down here slowly for no reason. So let's see. Payload Launcher. We do need to remove all of these. And then we'll need to build the redirector here. The reflector. That's what you call it if you're a normal person. So what we'll do is we'll actually point it here, and then that will come into here, come down here, and then that will hit the payload launcher. Now I'm hoping if I fire the payloads out of here like this, it's not going to destroy the transit tube. I feel like that's very possible. I'm fully admitting that I have not gotten this far in the game that many times, at least not with the space stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'll make sure to catch Hammer when they give an ugly cry. So this can go here. And then we can build a payload launcher now. Good. This will generate heat. We've got the Weezeworts here for cooling. If I just put some liquid here, this should just keep it cool, surely. Let's see. Then I think I'll hook this up to this line. And then put some petroleum in here. But this will be the first time that I've actually launched a payload on like a proper run where... Because the last time was when I was testing it out on the One Dupe per Planet challenge, and that was literally the last thing we did before we wrapped up the challenge. So it'll be good to actually use this stuff properly. Minimum launch mass, 200 kilograms. Destination, let's set it to Stulazon. We would want a payload beacon as well. Is that an automation thing? No. Targeting beacon. That needs refined metals. So let's make another few lots of this. Sweep this liquid out of here. So now hopefully all this impurity will end up sinking down here. Yeah, with cycle 420, funny number. So this should start charging up soon. Oh, this room is full. That's fine. I need to come up with a long-term solution for the Drecos as well. That is a thing that needs to be done at some point. Okay, just murder all these guys. Hello, Mr. Sweetle. What are you up to? Are you actually going to fall in here, good little Sweetles? I guess you just choose to wander into there occasionally. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you'll eventually kill yourself. The amount of dirt does seem to be decreasing, which is slightly annoying, because these guys should be producing mud and we should be getting dirt from that. Oh, we're not doing that. It's because the water here is backed up. We're not actually consuming all this water anymore. That's the cold water. I'll think about that later. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, get this last lot of metal done. No, you're going to go have a meal. That's fine. Realistically, what's going to happen is you're going to go for Ugly Cry. But I would ideally like to get all this stuff done today. So I think we have the capacity to generate power now. This pipe hasn't filled yet, so I don't think this is activated yet. We do need to build a bridge to get it to fill the pipe, as Solar Device said. I'm still waiting for Hammer to do this. Also, Hammer... Oh no! Hammer is having the ugly cry. No. Sad dupe. So if you look in the decor overlay, I think that's supposed to give like a penalty, but it doesn't. You've got soggy feet. Are you actually producing water? It doesn't look like it. It literally seems like nothing's happening. It says decor minus 30, but that's not actually happening either. It's very heartbreaking though. The noise is heartbreaking too. However, it doesn't actually seem to be doing anything, so it's not the cry reaction yet. What do you mean? They are crying though. It says they're ugly crying. Well, I mean, at the moment they're crying and farting, so they're being very productive. What was that stream ages ago where we were talking about the dupes crying and farting and being productive? I feel like this has happened before. Maybe I can disturb it. Well, I think they're finished. Yeah, so they didn't actually cry. Like they just sat there. It didn't have the negative decor. And it didn't give the penalty. So, whatever. Yeah, let's just get this all finished. You at least have the ladder as well, so you can get up there and breathe all that oxygen if you need to. How is the payload launcher doing? So this is storing the rad bolts. That's good. So it should be firing the stuff. We do need to actually load the payload as well. We load it via a conveyor loader. So that will go here. We'll need to dump some petroleum here. Well, not specifically petroleum, but that. If you remember correctly, there's this animation where they cry a lot. So we just lucked into not getting the actual stress reaction. That seems kind of odd. I feel like perhaps it's bugged. And we didn't get the actual stress reaction. I'm sorry you have to restart your colony all over again. That's rough. You don't know because your world is covered in carpet. Yeah, that's a good way of dealing with the stress. Enjoy those negative run speed modifiers. You know what actually would make sense? Let's put the conveyor loader in here with the petroleum so that it gets cooled as well. That would be a good idea. And then I guess we'll fire over the remaining wart seeds. Yeah, so that petroleum's cooling. So I imagine that will convey the chill over there. Let's see how effective that is. And then, yeah, put this here. You know what, I'll make this out of copper. I don't think it needs to be steel. And then that can go there. I think, to be honest, I'm just going to let you get stressed. Like, it doesn't seem to be actually causing much of an issue other than a time loss. So Draco is required. Here you go, have a glass of Draco. Yes, our initial estimate on how much time this is going to take was way off. Yeah, you at least have oxygen to breathe up here, so this should happen fairly quickly. We've got a poke shop for company. Hopefully the poke shell doesn't poke you. And then eventually we're going to let all the gas out of this area, but that's okay. You're hungry now. So this has been built. This needs power, so that can just be powered by this line again. This is almost full of rad bolts. So what we need as well, so this sends a green signal when the rad bolt storage is full. So we need to automate this. So we want this to send a, again, we want a NOT gate here. We want to put a NOT gate here. So that when the rad bolt storage is full, this doesn't turn on. That's what we want. Let's watch a rad bolt fire. Oh, this is really hot as well. Ah, yes. So we'll need a conduction panel for this. Does this heat up when the rad bolt is fired? No. Okay. So I guess we could just put it here. Which means... what I could do is I could just send this water over here. And then we can connect it. Also, I never actually connected this. So let's do that. Go here. So now this will need to fill up again a little bit. But at this point, we have so much of this extra water. I can fill it from here as well. No more flatulent dupes, so we'll get stick. But yeah, this will need to be manual use, sweep only, and then let's set the wart seeds. Then over here, we should have 5 wart seeds left. Yes, so sweep all of those. Turn that off sweep only. Turn these off sweep only. Then make that priority 9. Hopefully someone should load that. Conduction panel won't keep up with cooling the Radbolt generator. Yeah, but we're only going to be using it intermittently. We're not going to be sending payloads all the time. So we'll let it cool it down between payload launches. Like, at the moment, we're just going to be sending it across for random bits. I think we're doing, like... yeah. Oh, that is a good point. I think, because eventually the plan was I was going to ship, like, petroleum between the planets. And we wouldn't be able to do that very efficiently with the conduction panel. Also, does the material that you built the Radbolt generator from affect the thermal conductivity? I imagine it probably would. So igneous rock probably isn't ideal. Oh well, we're experimenting. We're learning all of these things. It's okay to learn. The main thing is, I just want to determine whether firing a payload out of here is going to destroy the transit tube. I don't think it will, but I don't know. Yeah, so that's just now hitting the ground. Nice. Also, I actually do need to put an ammo sensor in here, because otherwise this is going to pump really inefficiently. So let's put that here. It looks like the oxygen pressure has actually gone down because this layer has become less interrupted and the polluted oxygen is overpressurizing properly. So hopefully that is actually the case. We need a glossy Draco over here. Give me a glossy Draco. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna get very irradiated building all of this. Have fun. Right, so the pipe's all built. So let's sever this. Connect it up like this. Oh, I built this the wrong way around, didn't I? No. Oh, they just haven't built this pipe. Oh. Well, that's, mildly inconvenient. Right. So now that's nominal. This should have the Wheezewort's seeds in it. Where have they gone? They're here. So empty the seeds. See those. So someone should now come and pick them up and put them in here. No, I need to sweep them. Yeah, Rizu Gaming is on the job. Everyone's trying their best, they're very stressed again. We do need to build the targeting beacon as well. That was actually why I made that refined metal, so let's make another 2 lots of that. So this should be set to send a green seal if above 1000 to save power on that. What's going on with the mic? I think I might just be talking a bit quietly. I think I might have been the issue. What was the specific issue? Was it just me mumbling? It could have just been me mumbling. Look how radiated these guys are. Let's go with farming. Who is loading these? Someone loaded them? Yeah, it has been loaded. Okay. Oh, I see. So now we have the minimum launch mass of 200 kilograms. So now we need to actually set this to, like, 5. Launch cost 200 out of 30 rad bolts. So it costs 30 rad bolts to do a launch. And you can launch up to 200 kilograms, but in this case, we're only going to launch seeds. So let's see what happens. Oh, you had your headphones plugged in. Nice. Pack 195 of stuff. Yes, that is something we can do. Okay. So, what else do we want to pack then? Probably some plastic. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We're not making plastic yet. So let's see, where is that? Yeah, just sweep. There's plastic in here? There shouldn't be plastic in there. There's a large amount of plastic up here. Yeah, sweep this. So human pupped is on the job. Let's watch them do that. Oh, now you're hungry. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it. Well, we're getting there. Sure, Hammer is going to have another ugly cry, but the oxygen pressure is actually going down slightly, so that is a thing. Let's actually set this to 1000. Giovanni Ventuti earned a skill point. Let's give them tidying. When does the... looks like the cool steam vent is working again as well. So this water is heated back up slightly. What is the oxygen temperature like? Oxygen temperature is somewhat hot again. It's still cool enough that it's fine for going into the base, though. Wow, you can set no positive traits in duplicate generations manager. Nice. Yeah, I don't tend to like to use that mod. Not because it doesn't work well for what it's trying to do, but because the points... You can end up with dupes that have more attribute points than usual by choosing that mod. So I don't really like using it. Archimigas. Show me the goods. Well, you like to cheat. Well, that's fine. There is nothing wrong with playing the game how you want. Because I was umming and ahhing about using that mod for this run to print flatulent dupes whenever I want. But I decided not to do that. And you know what? We'll keep trying to actually send more plastic over here. So we'll try and send a whole lot of plastic over to the other planet. Yeah, this is now filling up the launch mass. Oh, there we go. There's a payload. So, yep, that launched. That did not break the transit tubes or the ladders, so that's good. Let's have a look at the star map. Now we have a little payload. It's going to take 53 seconds. These things are very quick compared to the actual rockets. Now it's going to launch a few of them. Nice. Payloads don't damage anything. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of suspected that was the case. Obviously, we didn't confirm on the previous run, but it is working. So we got some payloads. Nice. I'm going to remove this lab though. There you go. So those are all going to land soon, and I just realized what I forgot to do. We forgot to build the targeting beacon. We do probably have the refined metal for that now. So we'll want to build that there. I think. Hammer is having an ugly cry in the vacuum chamber. Nice. And all of that stuff has landed. Well, this one's landed here. So the wart seeds have landed somewhere we can access at least, which is good. Nice. These other ones are just going to land randomly though. Yeah, there's one. I could have planned that better. Oh, it looks like now they're producing the looks like now they're producing the response. Yeah, so look, negative decor. Oh, it's coming up under Hammer's outfits. I see. So Hammer's outfit happens to be the ugly crying. That's a kind of odd way of the game saying it. Yeah, that's very obvious. But the water isn't coming out. Yeah, you can empty those. Don't bother with... Actually, you're not going to be able to make it over there, though. Perhaps you can empty that one. I don't think you can empty that one. Let's tell them to stop firing payloads for now. Yeah, it's not bad. I would like if you got this stuff finished, so let's speed up a little bit and hopefully Hammer can get this stuff finished once they're finished having a cry. And then priority-wise, let's actually priority 9 this stuff so the rocket can at least land. Your bigger camera zoom out. Chain deconstruction, gas overlay, rooms expanded, bunch of other ones. Nice. You're finished now, that's good. Yeah, this natural gas room is filling up quick. That's good. So this cooled down to about 120 degrees. It looks like it's not heating up that much. It doesn't seem like it's cooling down. The water is coming out slightly hotter than it's going in. I don't think it's making much difference. It seems to be kind of balanced out. It's generating rad bolts, but it's not heating up. Dodgy, it won't keep up. No, but it looks like it is keeping up. Because like the temperature hasn't increased at all. Like it stayed at 120.8 like the last however long it's been, like a minute on speed 3. So long as it's not actually increasing, that's fine. Because it's not going to be generating the rad bolts all the time. And whenever it's not, it will actually cool. So this is good enough for now. The wire seems to be heating up. Well, that's not good. Wait, why is the... Oh, oh, now it's empty. Oh, right. We need to add more water to this. Yes. I was... Yes, I was going to do that. So this water pipe is a pipe. So let's actually put a bridge here so that we can add extra water when needed. Because we have some spare water. Now it's cooling down again. Once the water's actually going through it. Yeah, I think the problem at the moment is that the cooling loop was intermittent, not that the water wasn't working. Keep a close eye on this. This is also going to be a very wasteful rad bolt. Because it only needs 2 extra rad bolts to fill. This is going to fire like a decent amount. 50. Oh wait, I can actually set this, can't I? Can you just fire like 2 rad bolts? No. It's 50 minimum. That's not ideal. Why did it make it so you have to charge up like a large amount of rad bolts? Why can't you have it fire at like 2 rad bolts? Yeah. So now this is turned off and now this is all cooling properly. The petroleum is keeping this cool because it's in the Weaswalls. Okay. We built the targeting beacon. We need a wire out here for the targeting beacon to work. Another thing to build. Let's see. There you go. I'm sure you can manage it, Hammer. But let's actually make that priority 7. I just want to land the rocket here. Because basically, I just want to get to the point where we can actually land a dupe here. Wind and Archie, you can have digging. Pythagoras gas, you can have building. Hammer has... Yeah, Hammer's earned the hard digging thing. That is fine. So now you're building that. So we can send payloads to that planet. And we can also park the rocket there. So the only thing is, if I sent over Galileo, they would just overstress immediately because they've got all these skills. But I do want someone with field research and digging to go over that. And to be honest, the morale wasn't too bad. I think our friend had like 20 morale, 17. So I think what we do is we skill scrub. We use our favorite building. We skill scrub Galileo. Leave him with just the field research and the hard digging, and then we send them over, and then he can analyze the geysers, and he can do all the abyssalite digging, and then we can actually get set up properly. So we'll do that. The platform will be done by that time, hopefully. And then in terms of water, what I'll do is I'll temporarily plug this in to fill a pipe full of water for the bathroom as well. But once we have abyssalite digging, we can dig this and just get another bed in here pretty easy. Help with this whole oxygen situation as well. So let's see. Yeah, the CO2 rocket entry port is 2 above. So do just send it. I think what I'll do is I'll put a gas bridge in here, like you said, to fill the pipe up, and then send it back down like this. I realized recently that I don't need to keep morale above the needed level, just carpet everything. Yeah, that is a way of doing it. We will need to we'll probably put some carpet in at some point. Also, we actually need to get some food here if we're going to have another dupe, because we're almost out of calories. No more farters. I guess we'll take some glass. That's fine. You can get a lot of morale without adding wreck buildings. Yeah, what is the actual food situation going to be? It's probably just going to be growing bog buckets and consuming this polluted water gradually, isn't it? I think, because we've already got the pump here. I think I'll just put some more hydroponics here. That should limit the rate of off-gassing as well. Yeah, just do that. So... I'll do. So yeah, next thing to do is to build those, and then we can build a targeting beacon. We got an achievement. Presumably for building a rocket platform on a world without a teleporter. Yeah, there we go. So once Galileo has scrubbed, that was good timing. We can back them up and send them over. Let's see. We're going to give you field research, and we're going to give you abyssalite digging as well. And I might as well give you these skills, and then you should be okay from the morale front. So yeah, Galileo, you can go over and temporarily help. In terms of the interior, we do have berry sludge, we have algae, we have a full water pipe, so that's all good. Change destination, we'll land there, and we'll just get it started. So yeah, begin launch sequence. Currently have 40 plus morale without wreck buildings. Yeah, it's surprisingly easy to get really good morale if you know what you're doing. Good luck, Galileo. I believe in you. So, 3, 2, 1, launch. Hopefully. Launch. I do like how our space program is going. Bob the rocket, Sully device the rocket. It's nothing amazing yet, but we're getting there. Also, we still have a shine bug out here. Very pretty. So we have 0.6 cycles. So yeah, you need to build that. That's fine. Then we can at least refuel the rocket. So now, because we put the bridge there, as you suggested, we should now actually get carbon dioxide from this occasionally. The only thing being, we have so many plug slugs now that we're actually full on battery. So we haven't actually generated any CO2 yet. I mean, there is a little bit down here. There's a fairly large amount of CO2 down here, so we could just break into the puffed areas. Yeah, for now, just continue the wire. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go until Galileo lands here. And then we're going to wrap it up. And then yeah, we'll come back to Oni on Thursday. Because tomorrow will be Dyson Sphere program again. And I think that's going to be mostly getting logistics stations and like a interplanetary logistics system going on. And then Wednesday, I'm either not streaming. I think the plan is I'm not going to be streaming and I'm going to be working on a video. But I might just finish off the current Noita run. Because I want to play some Noita. We'll see. It depends how busy I am, to be honest. I'm not going to make any promises for Wednesday. Yeah, let's build the what buckets? Oh, we only have 2 at the moment. Okay, whatever. We'll keep growing more. Yeah, so that can actually... Yeah, whatever. You'll build all of these, it's fine. When you send a team and keep them locked to finish a project in one cycle, then I get some 10% stress on some guys, but it goes way fast. Fair enough. You just need someone else here to breathe in the oxygen. We're going to have an ugly cry again in a minute. Your stress is currently just holding out just above. Like, your stress is currently holding at 99%. You just need to not get wet at all. And what's the odds that you're going to actually get this finished without getting wet at all? I think it's possible. Hangar and brake. Well, Galileo should be landing soon. And then Galileo could start digging stuff out. Oh, yep, here we go. I love how it just builds it. Like it always shoots up from the ground. Very cool. So yeah, we have a Galileo. You can take your suit off. I probably shouldn't have let you come out with your suit. There you go. And then there were two. So now you need to put another bed in here. And then another mess table in here. Then we'll need a little bit more food. Very nice. You know what? I might make that a thumbnail. Hold on. Where's the plan? I like it. The two little chat boxes. Yeah, there we go. That'll be the thumbnail. I'll turn that notification back on now. So now you're actually going to finish all of this. And then we'll start actually growing those plants. Let's make this priority 8. Only 8. You're right, I should set it to 8.5. Well, there you go. Enjoy your Sorback sleep. Then we build one more of these. Now I've got room for 2, and we'll actually breathe this oxygen a bit quicker, so that will help with the pop eardrums. Still a lot of oxygen down here, though. Yeah, go plant those bog buckets. Oh, and now you're coming to analyze the thing in the room with the hot gas. Well, it's not that hot that you're getting scalded, so yeah, probably best to do it now rather than later. Rather you than me. Right, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. So, we've done a few things today. Nothing major, but we did technically set up the natural gas power here. It hasn't really had to run because we haven't been consuming that much, but when it does run, the carbon dioxide will go into the rocket and we'll be able to relaunched that to other places. The one place where they can fart as much as they want. Lol. Nice. Yes, they can fart here without being disturbed. And without being discovered. Then again, if all the dupes fart, like, surely none of them actually care about each other farting. Like, they're clearly not self-conscious about it in this case. But yes, we've done that. We've got some more battery storage for our plug slugs. We made some refined metals so we can actually build the rocket platform, etc. And we did actually launch some payloads and send them over to the other planet. So we can do that as well, if we want. We have a system here that works, that we can use whenever we don't necessarily want to send a rocket over full of stuff. And we've confirmed that this works properly. And it's a little bit overcomplicated, but yes, all the coal is in here now because we're not going to use it for anything other than making ceramic or refined carbon. So let's actually set this thing to... Yeah, this should export refined carbon as well. So we can just tell them to make refined carbon in here, and that's fine. So yeah, and we fixed the automation on this thing. So lots of small things today, but it's going all right. Cycle 425. We're slowly getting there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing the work on this asteroid and hopefully getting this gold volcano up and running sooner rather than later. And sending some puffed eggs back as well. It might be a good idea for us to make a payload launcher here as well, and then send the puffed eggs back via that. That'd be fun. But yeah. So let me hop on over to the closing out screen. Yeah, they smile only at their own. Nice. Right. Yes. Thank you for watching. It's been nice, as always. Nice to get back into some Oni after a nice Easter weekend. Thank you for watching, as always. The fish appreciate the company. I appreciate the company. And a lot of you have been around tonight, which is nice. It seems like the stream is getting really popular now. And yeah, I just enjoy playing games. It's just nice playing them with the company, because I'd be doing it on my own otherwise, and that's fine. But it's fun chatting to you guys, swapping stories, getting tips, giving tips, etc. I usually stream 7:30 to 10:30-ish GMT. It's daylight savings at the moment, so it's GMT +1. Mondays to Fridays, usually playing Oxygen Not Included, but at the moment we're doing the Isosphere program on Tuesdays. And yeah, the best way of knowing when and what I'll be streaming is to follow me on Twitch, and then you'll get a notification when I go live. We do have a Discord page where we also chat, share memes, share builds. There's lots of Oxygen Not Included related discussion in there. We just like to hang out and have a good time in there. And all of my VODs are on YouTube. There's some tier lists and only meme videos on there as well that I made. So plenty of stuff that's worth having a look at. But yeah, if you're still around from earlier, Treble Queen, and any potential raiders, thank you very much for coming by earlier. I do appreciate it, as always. And yeah, let me go find someone else to raid. I can see there are a lot of people playing Oxygen Not Included tonight, so I'm sure there's going to be no dearth of people for me to raid. So I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm gonna go raid Mia Devlin. She's playing Oxygen Not Included as well. I've raided her a couple of times. She's at the start of the game, making a new base. doing all the usual new base sort of stuff. So if that sounds like the sort of thing you want to watch, feel free to stick around. We're going to go raid Mia Devlin. Yes, there we go. So if you are following and you have any fishy emotes, feel free to spam them and share the fishy love. Here are some of them. Not sure if these are all of them. But we're gonna go raid Mia Devlin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye for now.